If you're planning on buying any cards from TCG Player, make sure you use our affiliate link right here in the description of our video to help support the channel. It's the best way to do it and it's free. Looking for PTGO codes? Poton Store has all the latest sets and promos instantly delivered to your email. You can use tablemon code when checking out for 5% off. Card Market is Europe's largest online marketplace for Pokemon cards. Whether you're looking for sealed product or singles, vintage or the latest sets, just follow the link in the description to find what you need. Want to show off your love for tablemon? Check out my 2021 merch. These new hoodies and shirts are available on Amazon. Click on the link in the description to get yours. This video is sponsored by the Pokemon TCG deck building website PokemonCard.io. Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video here at tablemon. Thanks so much for tuning in. So it's no secret that Tord Reklev has been doing really well in the live tournament scene. He recently won the Milan special event with basically this deck, but I did make a couple of changes just because we have a new thread in Palkia, right? That's why you see the Zeraora up there. He originally had Celebi and a Grass Energy. I now have Zeraora, and clearly I forgot to change the energy for it. So let me just add that right in there. There we go. Yeah, so this deck is very versatile in that it covers Arceus with the fighting types in Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX with Gale Thrust, and G-Max Rapid Fill is also a pretty big spread against everything. We also have the Dark type Pokemon to help cover against the Mew. VMAX decks, we have the ever broken Yoga Loop to try and get bonus turns, and now we have the Lightning defense against Palkia. Now this deck plays a lot of one-offs, a lot, so price checking is very important. We play Snorlax and the Octillery to help us set up along with the Inteleon line. And then we play a wide variety of supporters, 2 Sonias, and then 1 Avery, 1 Raihan, 1 Peonia, 1 Clara, 1 Cynthia, 1 Cheryl, 1 Boss, and 1 Birdkeeper. So a lot of variety right there. Given how I'm playing Zeraora and I can only, we need to use Fighting Lightning to get a one-shot along with the Choice Belt. Zeraora is a pretty big combo card, so perhaps it's not going to be as good, but I wanted to give it a try. I have Energy Switch, so I can transfer energy for Moltres, and that also gives Urshifu the benefit to get G-Max Rapid Close back to back. And we also have the Choice Belt, which we need for Zeraora to get the KO on the Palkia. So there's a lot going on with this deck. I'm probably not going to play it optimally, since clearly I haven't played with the deck yet, but I called it Urshifu. Let's jump to the ladder, see what we can do with this. Now, one big card I'm missing is Manaphy, which is great in the mirror match, but also great against Radiant Greninja. I'm also not playing any Radiant Pokemon, so we'll see if this ends up working out for us. Alright, so we did lose the coin flip, however, that's not bad because then we get to keep calling, which is pretty nice for this deck. Pardon the weird shadow, my light broke earlier today. So alright, we're up against Suicune actually. So that's why we have this weird aura. So I'll try to get that fixed as soon as possible. Alright, so Suicune, the cheaper version of Palkia, I guess. There's merit to Suicune. Ooh, there's a Snom. That's not common, so perhaps this is just a completely different deck. So the card we don't want to see is definitely Manaphy to protect their bench. I would love it if my opponent just filled up their bench right here, but that's not what they're gonna do. Alright, so here we have a pretty straightforward keep calling, not much I can do. The Lightning Energy will give information that I didn't want to give to my opponent, but it is what it is. What's the likelihood of boss KO on the Urshifu? I'm gonna say it's low, and pretty much null because they need Choice Belt plus boss plus a full bench, so that's it, and the water, so that's 5 cards exactly, and they have exactly 5 cards, so hopefully that won't happen. So we do see a Drizzle. We could definitely see the Manaphy this turn, now that I've revealed that I'm Urshifu. One thing I didn't do is price check, which I mentioned how important it is, and I did not do it. So definitely need to do it with the next search. I'm gonna try and do it as thoroughly as possible, to the point where I'm opening up right now the Limitless website with Tord's list from the Milan special event, which is where I got this, obviously. And I want to make sure to check. The card I'm most worried about right now is the Raihan, right? Everything else, I feel like I have enough copies. I also know I priced Remoraid because it wasn't an option to grab off of the Keep Calling. So at least I know one of my prize cards. Alright, now we see another quick ball. That could be the Manaphy, but it's going to be Radiant Greninja, which is scary on its own, right? Thankfully I have 3 Sobbles, so I can respond to that Radiant Greninja. So this might just be a Frostmoth box sort of deck. You see the attachment to the active, but now if I just eliminate the Frostmoth and the Sobble, I feel like that should be good. My opponent did discard both Inteleons, so less of a chance of that happening. So I'm hoping. Well, do I play around the fact that there's a chance my Raihan is priced? You know what? I'm gonna do that. I do have this Scoopleman already. Alright, so I get an energy off the top. So let's investigate what is priced. First I'm gonna check for the Raihan. Which is available. Perfect. Okay, so in terms of supporters, Avery's there, Birdkeeper's there, Raihan. Clara is priced. I think that's the only one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Never mind. Clara's in my hand, Shell's in my hand. So there's a supporter price, I just don't know which one it is. 2 Sonia, 1 Cynthia, Birdkeeper, 1 Avery, 1 Raihan. Oh no, it's not. I didn't price any. Okay, so Remoraid is priced, that we know for sure. 2 Darkness are priced. Right. So 2 Darkness, 1 Remoraid. Quick Ball. I believe 2 Quick Ball are priced actually. So I'm gonna Raihan there. I do think 2 Quick Ball are priced. Yeah, 2 Quick Ball are priced. Okay, so our prices are actually not too terrible. Alright, so there's the energy. We'll go ahead and attach that. We will go ahead and get the Urshi right here. Just to eliminate any possibility of Frostmoth doing any shenanigans next turn. We'll go ahead and do this. We'll promote you. We will bench you. Even though that does more damage. I also have the Cheryl. And then I'll go ahead and evolve right here. That way I have access to Inteleon or Drizzle next turn, which is pretty nice. And what am I getting? Could just be the Birdkeeper, honestly, because I do have the fighting energy. So I'll grab that. And then we go GMAX Rapid Flow, knock out you, and knock out the Sobble, because they've discarded 2 Inteleons already, especially the Shady Dealings Inteleon. That's the key one. Alright, perfect. There's another Snum. So there's a chance I could do GMAX Rapid Flow again, but it requires raw finding a Rapid Strike energy, which I feel like is not going to be easy. Now we see the Manaphy. So perhaps now we just go Cheryl against the Suicune. They played the Nessa preemptively. So they did have access to Inteleon in the end. Alright, maybe they just weren't expecting that. Okay, so I could also potentially take a knockout with Zeraora on the Suicune. 160. No, I can't actually. Well, I can with the Choice Wheel, but I need so much. I need either Moltres getting an energy in play, the energy switch, the Zeraora, and the energy retrieval. Or the Clara. I do have the Clara, I guess, which is the energy. I mean, I think just a boss KO is also fine. Boss Cheryl KO would actually be even. I mean, not boss. A Cheryl attack would actually be really good. And I'm not playing Manaphy, so that Greninja, like I said, is very scary right here. Okay, so if I want to Cheryl and attack this turn, I need to play the Cheryl. That's another card as well. So I have access to any 2 cards, right? Because I didn't prize Inteleon. So if I grab Scoop Up Net plus Stadium, I can attack. And that seems pretty good, right? That seems really, really good. The Stadium's there. We have another Scoop Up Net. So what I'm scared of now is the Radiant Greninja. That's definitely the card I'm scared about. But there's not much I can do about it, other than preemptively protect myself with Drizzle grabbing something good. Alright, so we're gonna do this. We are going to retreat. We are going to Cheryl. Then we are going to attach the energy. Then we are going to Scoop Up Net. Promoting you. And then we're gonna go. So I could just not bench the Sobble as well. And that means my opponent only gets 1 prize card. Okay, so preemptively, this. What do I grab? The Sonia for Moltres, perhaps? More Sobbles. Alright, I will bench you. And then I'll go the Elder. I guess actually not benching it. Well, my opponent knows I have the Inteleon, so never mind. Alright, we'll see. We'll see. My opponent going into the Greninja would actually not be ideal. Because then my damage output is 30. Alright, that does give me the Zeraora. I had Zeraora. Oh, you know what? I should have Quick Bolt for Zeraora. Because then I had Bird Keeper. Yeah. I should have grabbed, instead of Sonia, I should have grabbed the Zeraora. That's what I should have grabbed. That is what I should have grabbed, the Zeraora. That's silly of me. Yeah, that's very silly of me. I should. If I grab the. Or a Quick Ball. If I grab the Quick Ball, I'm actually in such a good spot. Yep, there it is. Oh, that was bad, Pablo. That was really bad. That was actually really bad. Just like playing level ball for Drizzle, finding something before you retreat is also really bad. Oh boy. So I'm gonna lose a turn essentially. They get the Cape of Toughness, nice. Okay, so I wouldn't have been able to kill the Greninja anyways. Yeah, I should not have benched this Hobble, made this less good. I should have grabbed a Quick Ball. Okay, I do have the Peonia. I can also get the Lightning back. Tempted to Clara, honestly, but that's only 2 Pokemon. Alright, I'm gonna Sonia here. Having Zeraora. And what? Moltres? Or this Moltres, actually. Yeah, I kind of like that Moltres, in fact. So I'm gonna bench the Zeraora, I'm gonna attach energy to it, and I'm gonna go Gale Thrust for 30, which does put it exactly in range of Gale Thrust. And now, like, their best attacker right now is, I guess, Inteleon. Knocking out this is not gonna be easy for them. I don't have a way to disrupt their hand either, that's a problem. I mean, I don't know. Nice game though, definitely nice game. Like back and forth, complicated situations, a lot of variety, clearly. Alright, more shady dealings. I'm Imagine if I had been able to attack for 150 this turn. Well, would that be so different? Alright, plenty of energy. What does my opponent attack with here? It really sucks that you don't KO the Intellion either. I don't actually... Yeah. Intellion is my opponent's best attacker. Okay, they've taken 3 prizes, so if I can pull off the Moltres, I could take a knockout here. Thing is, how on earth do I pull off the Moltres? I needed to power up the Moltres, I guess, the previous turn. Or I need to top deck a Dark Energy. That's the only way. Well, I need to draw Dark Energy off this Bird Keeper. And Moltres can take a knockout on the Intellion. 120 is not that much damage. This is rough. This is definitely rough. Oh, you know what? I priced 2 Darkness, right? So maybe Peonia. No, because if I Peonia, how on earth am I retreating? I need to Bird Keeper. Absolutely need to Bird Keeper. Alright. So Zerara is now in range. I'm gonna Bird Keeper. Absolutely. No energy. There's nothing I have that spreads damage that could do that 1 damage counter. I mean, I guess I do have the quick shield, but I'm never gonna, my opponent's never gonna let me get there. Darn it. This really sucks. I don't think I can win. Without mana, lacking the mana feed killed me. I mentioned during the deck building, Radiant Greninja was definitely a problem. As we are seeing right now, if I bench anything that's a target, I'm just in a lot of trouble. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna attach energy. I'm gonna do a little bit of damage. I'm also gonna attach the darkness. Unfortunately, just 1. Just hit, and then Zerara probably goes down to something, maybe the Intellion, and then I go attach, retreat, KO. Okay, that one I do not understand, but I'll take it. Okay, I need to not bench any more 1-pricers. Okay, they just go for the Aqua Bullet, that's fine. Extra damage on the Urshifu. Alright. No, this is still really bad. This is still really bad. Dark level Remoraid, okay. So you can go back, you can go back, and you can go back. You guys are definitely not useful here. Alright, so I'm gonna attach energy here. Okay, if I take this knockout, I just lose. Right? Yeah, but what else do I do? I can't Cheryl anymore. Yeah, I'm super dead. Like, sure, I take this knockout, and then what? I can't ever take 3 prizes. Whatever attacks me, then he can just snipe me again. Like he'll just get the Greninja back with Nessa, which they clearly have access to. Yeah, I'm super dead. Crabominable. Nice. Nice. Alright. On to the next one. Alright, so that last game would have been very, very different if I had Manaphy in the list. So just some food for thought, you know? Some food for thought. Pretty solid start, I would say. Once again, we wish we had Manaphy. But we do have weakness advantage, so hopefully that's enough to pull through for us. So I'm just gonna not care and fill up my bench. I am simply not going to care, and I'm just gonna fill up my bench. Alright, pretty solid start for my opponent. I'm gonna grab... Honestly, well... Wow, I priced... Okay, that's not good. Do you know what? I'm gonna grab this Aura to have that as a pivot. I feel like that's pretty good. Oh my god, I really messed up. I need to grab Sobble. What are you thinking, Pablo? Oh my god. Wow. I just needed to grab Sobble. What did I just do? What did I just do? Okay, that's an embarrassing mistake on my part. I'm not gonna lie. That is an embarrassing mistake on my part. All right. That I was thinking too far ahead. All I needed to do was grab a Sobble, and I would have been completely fine. That was it. I grabbed Sobble, that's it. The game's basically over. Now I rely on the top deck because my Remraid's gonna die for sure. Yep. That was not good. Just no argument there. That was absolutely not good. Oh, okay. Well, the Marnie could give me hope. The Marnie could actually give me some hope. Never mind. Well, those were my next 4 cards, so at least we got that over with. So it still, it majorly increased the chance that I win this. Like majorly. We're not out of it, but we're not in it really. No way. Oh no, that doesn't matter. Actually, it doesn't matter. I do a little bit of damage, that's it. Yeah. Now it's definitely over. So what could I possibly... Because I also priced my other Urshifu. Yeah, just that's completely my bad and I apologize for that. On to the next one. So I could have easily not shown that game, right? But I'm not that kind of content creator. And I'd rather show that. Like, I made a very silly and stupid mistake and it is what it is, you know, like learn from it, like just focus. And it's not that I willfully chose the wrong Pokemon, as in I didn't think of the better play, right? In my mind I was thinking keep calling for Urshi, keep calling for Urshi, keep calling for Urshi, and then I skipped the step of the keep calling. Right? So I'm gonna call, like, it's embarrassing to an extent. It happens way more than you would think, both in real life and when I'm recording. And it's that, right? It's a mistake. So I'm sure there will be some people that will want to flame me for being bad, which is completely reasonable. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's completely reasonable. See, there's a Sobble. I'm just less bad than you think based off of that one action. That's it. Alright, so I definitely want to keep calling, right? Which is what I wanted to do last turn as well, I promise you that. Or last game, rather. So we'll do that. With no bench protection from my opponent, this should be... I feel like this should be a strong-ish matchup. So I can grab these friends. And then do I have Raihan? That's the other question. I do have access to Raihan, that's good. I did prize one Rapid Strike Energy. Alright, so getting back-to-back VMAX Rapid Flows, that's a goal. Especially because I already have the energy switch, so that's pretty good. Alright. That stadium doesn't really matter. 130, 130, 150, 130. Okay, never mind. What? Everything has 130. Okay, so I'm gonna really need quick shooting this game. I guess I'll keep the one that doesn't have 120. Can they attack me? That's the other question here. It seems like they can. Seems like they can. Yep, they can. Absolutely they can. Yeah, quick shooting. I'm really gonna need quick shooting this game. Alright, there's a Terra Spark. So it really sucks that this is the one that has 120 HP. The one that I don't care much for. Alright, so that's a really nice top deck actually, because that sets up my Octillery very nicely. I do have access to quick shooting, so that's gonna be pretty big, and I can search for the quick shooting too. So now, thanks to that top deck, now I can drizzle for Cynthia. Well, I guess I still want Raihan though. Never mind. Probably still want the Raihan. Yeah, I still want the Raihan. Right here. So I get Raihan. Yeah. So I'm gonna get Raihan. And off the Raihan, I'm gonna grab the other energy. I could also Avery, honestly. Nah, I'll just grab this energy. So I get back-to-back attacks, hopefully. Well, I'm missing the dark energy, though. Alright, VMAX Rapid Flow. On the active, I guess whatever I damage, they could also just scoop. That really sucks. That really sucks. Yeah, this is not looking great for sure. Because no energy. Oh, and they can just KO me. That's right. They can just one-shot me. They already have a twin energy. Yeah, they have the two twins. Okay, and super dead. Oh, they are playing more than one twin. That's nice. Yeah, never mind. This is a horrible matchup. This is absolutely almost unwinnable, I would say. So I'm just gonna call it quits now that they filled up their bench. Alright, so here we go again. Now I have a much worse start. And I'm going second. Oof. Alright, I guess I'll give Moltres a try. That could let me attack on turn 2 if I can find another Darkness and discard one. This is definitely not ideal though. Okay, we're up against Lucario. Probably Arceus Lucario or something. Having a bad Regigigas matchup, having a probably bad Palkia matchup, needing to play Manaphy. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe just don't play the Zeraora. Like, make the deck a little more concise. Okay, no energy attachment, that's potentially really good. Let's go Avery first. Alright, that could get the energy into this card pile somehow. Right, not much else to do. How do I get the energy to this card pile though? Didn't check my prize cards again. Maybe Peonia could pull it off. I don't know. Makes sense. For Lucario V-Star. Which is pretty scary, not gonna lie. And fighting Knuckle just wrecks me. And there's a dude. Okay, and I get Marnied. Alright. Could just end up retreating though, that's for sure. What are you gonna do, man? This is just something else. Yeah. They have their V-Star. Yeah, not liking the Urshifu for sure. Not really a big fan of the Urshifu right about now. Obviously grabbing double turbo here. Not sure what else they grab. Boss, okay. I disagree with that. Like, it's not like Moltres is a threat at all. Like, at all. So why not just KO the Remind? Or the Sobble. I feel like Moltres was definitely the worst. Because they had to boss. I really don't get that play. That felt like, oh, 2 prizes are better than 1. Rather than, well, why am I doing this? Alright. Well. No! Alright, I'm gonna conclude the video with the double spin. I tried Urshi, didn't really work out, made quite a few misplays for sure. When I didn't misplay though, in that very intense game against the Frostmoth box deck, them not having Manaphy, right? So I'll revisit this without the Zeraora, probably with Manaphy and just with more practice in. And that was just a silly misclick. But it's funny to end the video that way. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.